All right, in this video I'll be going over problem number 6 from the homework, 8.2 homework. It says a researcher studying public opinion of proposed Social Security changes obtains a simple random sample of 25 adult Americans, so here N is 25, and asks them whether or not they support the proposed changes to Social Security. To say that the distribution of the sample proportion of adults who responded yes is approximately normal, how many more adult Americans does the researcher need to sample in the following cases? All right, so let's go ahead and switch to my other screen. So here's our numbers. So we want to say that in order to say 20% support the changes, notice that would be our P, or P would equal 0.2. So if we plug in the numbers into this formula here, N is 25, and actually we're going to leave N alone because we need to find out what that number needs to be. I'm going to leave it as a variable. P is 0.2. 1 minus P would be 1 minus 0.2, which would be 0.8. And I need that to be greater or equal to 10. So 0.2 times 0.8 is 0.16 times N. I need that to be greater or equal to 10. So if we divide 10 divided by 0.16, we get 62, N is greater or equal to 62.5. That would be 63 because we're talking about people. And so it was asking how many more, I believe. So you'd have to subtract 25 from 63, and we get 38. So let's go back to our homework screen. Notice it says they must ask how many more American adults. So they already asked 25. So to get to 63, they have to ask 38 more. All right, let's go to part B, and we'll go back to our other screen. And so this time we want to know, we'll see, we want to have enough so that if P is 0.25, our population, I should say our sample size is big enough so that we can find that 25% of all adult Americans support the changes. So this time we're looking for N when P is 0.25. 1 minus 0.25, or 1 minus P, would be 0.75. And we want that to be greater or equal to 10. So 0.25 times 0.75. This is basically 0.3333, or 1/3 N, is greater or equal to 10. If we multiply by the reciprocal here, that would be 3. And we'll multiply the other side by 3, we get N is greater or equal to 30. So in this case, since we have 25, we only need 5 more. So let's go back and put in 5. Uh-oh, what did I do wrong? Oh, no, that's right. So N times P times 1 minus P. Oh, let's see what I did here. Go back to my work. So P is 0.25. We want N times 0.25 times 1 minus 0.25, which is 0.75. Did I hit the wrong? No, oh, I know what I did. It's 0.25 times 0.75. That's the problem. This is 0.1875 n is greater or equal to 10. Let's divide each side by 1.1875. And 10 divide 1 point, or keep saying that wrong, 0.1875 gives us 53.3 repeating. So n is greater or equal to this number. So since we're talking about people, that would be 54 minus 25, which is 29. And so we need 29 more people to get up to 54. So let's go back and put in the right answer this time. 29. There we go. And that's going to be it for question number 6.